Okay, in this video I want to take a look at Andy. This is a 173-foot throw he had in December of 2023. Now it's February 2024, so it was a pretty early season throw here, and he's capable of over 200 feet. So there's a couple of things I wanted to talk about. One is the right foot. I always like having that right foot land right about the middle. The center, but forward of the center, so somewhere around here. You can see he hooks it a little long. It's coming across toward 3 o'clock rather than coming down and landing down here underneath him. So you can see it's landing pretty far ahead of his hip, way on the left-hand side of the circle, and he's not getting much drive across the ring here. He's probably not even halfway across the circle here. So that's one thing. The other thing is at the release. You can see right here as he's releasing, the discus is lower than his arm. You can see so you can see the whole bottom here of the discus. So he's getting a weird release here. You can see here again, the discus is not coming off at the same angle that his arm is. His arm is coming actually quite a bit higher. You can see the hand is not in line with the shoulders anymore. It's way above, and I think that's causing some problems. The reason I think he's getting that is because right here, we've already talked about this for a couple of years now, where the discus is below the shoulder line. Get a line here at the shoulders. Right about there. And you can see the discus is down in here below that. So I think you should get the hand up higher, the discus, and then follow that orbit around. Because if he releases where this yellow line is, let's make that line visible. You can see how he's releasing down here. So he's not even up to that line where he's already established the orbit at. If you establish this orbit even yeah, right there. The discus is let's take a look. Let's see where the orbit is if he we use what he's created right over here. Okay, right here, the shoulder line. All right, now let's take a look here how he releases it. See, the discus is coming off. There's the hand. So this is the 6 o'clock toward the throwing sector, 6 o'clock direction. So it's been my experience that wherever your hand is here at this point, 6 o'clock the first time, is where you're going to release it. Right here, 6 o'clock the second time around. So if he got the discus up in line with the shoulders, here, just a matter of keeping the discus in line with the shoulder here, not above it, and then came through, he would have had a much higher release. That discus would have been up here. Because I think what happens is you're low here, and then you come around, and then you're trying to release it high. At the same time, you're jumping up in the air too, so it creates these weird motions on the discus. Let's take a look at the young Alekna. Okay, so here you see Alekna here. She's got the discus in line with the shoulders. The camera's moving a little bit, so it's going to throw it off a little bit. Here, let me get rid of this line here. Okay, so let's continue on. And you see how the discus is in line with his hand and his arm, and everything's pretty much in line with the shoulders. The hand isn't way up here. And as he follows through, you can see. Okay, that's what you want. You don't want the You don't want to be scooping that discus up. You want the discus to be released in the same plane as your arm is in your hand. Okay. We don't want to release the discus in a different plane, like you see here. Okay. When I look at these videos, I try to see, okay, where's the discus and where's the arm, where's the hand when he releases. And in this case, you can see the discus is lower than the arm. So the hand is trying to scoop it up, but okay. And I think that can be solved by just getting a little bit higher orbit here. Okay, that's all I wanted to go over here. Take a look at your next video, Andy. I know we've been working on this for a while, but now you can see maybe versus Alekna there what we're trying to achieve. All right, thanks.